Okay, so now let's move on to question number 3. What is dehydration synthesis? So let's first just analyze the word dehydration. On the right side, you have hydration, so something involving water, and then there's a prefix of D in front of it. So it's kind of like the removal of water. But I'm also just going to write down the actual definition of dehydration. It's a reaction where you have two molecules that condense together and water is formed as a byproduct. So even though, even if I saw a multiple choice and I need to define what dehydration is, even just looking at the word, it has something to do with water and it has a D in front of it. So it's kind of like water was removed. So I'm going to draw out an example of one of the more common dehydration reactions involving two amino acids. So for this example, I'll draw out one of the amino acids. I'm going to put just an R to show that it can be any side group. And then I'm going to draw just a second amino acid beside it with a different R group. And now I'm going to circle where these two reactants will combine. And then I can draw a final product at the bottom here. You color code it. Okay, so you can see where the two amino acids come together. And I'll also write that water was formed as the byproduct. And this is an example of a dehydration synthesis. So let's see the answer from our junior tutor. When two smaller molecules are combined through the removal of a hydrogen atom and a hydroxide anion from the two molecules, generally between the same or different monomer units, it results in the formation of a larger molecule and a molecule of water. Due to the elimination of a water molecule, which is also known as a condensation reaction, along with the formation of a new molecule, it is called a dehydration synthesis reaction. So the dehydration synthesis occurs in many biochemical reactions, such as the formation of carbohydrates, triglycerides, proteins, and nucleotides. An example of dehydration synthesis is the formation of a covalent bonds between a carbohydrate and any other molecule called glycosidic bonds. For example, when two glucose molecules form one maltose molecule with the release of one molecule of water, a glycosidic bond is formed. This is well explained, and the solution is correct. Okay, so now